Alright, y'all. How you guys doing? Welcome to my channel if you're new. And if you're not new, thank you for coming back. I appreciate it. We're going to do something a little bit different for this video since X has passed. And I'm going to leave everything that I have to say until the end of the video. So, just be cautious of that. Be aware. Leave all my comments and concerns and all my thoughts to the end. Because this might be a very long video of just me talking, if I'm just being honest. Let's just get into it.
Like what it sound like, what it's truly at the essence, sharp teeth in the chest, cancer all in the breast, of the beat, in the bruise, in the vanquish, the depressed, and the lost, and the damn is preservation of the peace and ideal world. Press from winter weather, but the summer rains were kissing me up. I was lost. Think the only snakes, and you spaz only know what you don't erase. Girl, I'll be different.
I don't want to listen to it anymore. I just want to get a couple things off of my chest because I tweet about it all the time. I'm gonna just give y'all some background. First of all, if my hair looks a little dry, it's because I just got the shower and ain't nobody putting no oil in that junk. I'm not doing that. It's too late for that. Not doing that. But I like X for many reasons. In fact, he is my favorite artist, and he'll probably be my favorite artist for a very long time. Listening to his music, I liked him for many reasons because first, he was just a different sound. Honestly, he came with different melodies, different distortions in his voice, different music in general, and in that turned into just someone that I didn't like at first. I really didn't like him. He wasn't my cup of tea. Honestly, he was an acquired taste, as some people would say. Music maturity. He matured me in my ear. In that, being able to progress my ear just because you were doing you, and you know, that's just powerful to me. And the fact that you were the artist that changed what I like to listen to. You didn't conform to anything. You did you, and in fact made me want to have a different ear and to expand different genres. That was because of him. He did that. No one told him to do that. He did that on his own accord. My favorite song by him is Save Me. I think it was off of 17, I believe. Just a sad song. It depicts everything of what is going on now. Actually hurts my heart a little bit, honestly, talking about it. Like I said, he didn't necessarily help me emotionally because I wasn't going through any depressed or anything. I'm usually just sad because of something, but I'm not, clinically depressed? I'm not any of that. I'm just none of that sorts. But like I said, he matured my ear. And nowadays, nobody does that because everyone's trying to get a hit. So everyone's trying to get a smash for their song. But he came in with the game with a whole different type of vibe for me. Let me just move on away from why I personally like X and why do I resonate with X. I want to talk about people saying that what the label is doing is a money grab. Let's be honest, it is. But should they really be penalized for it? Should they be criticized for it? Should they be looked at as evil people because they want to make music off of someone that's signed to their label? And I say no. And I say no because I say no for I think 2 or 3 reasons. I'm gonna tell you why I say they shouldn't be looked at, frowned upon. In itself, a label is a powerhouse, and they give you millions in advance. So they're trusting in your abilities to supply the money. You're basically an investment to them. And that's all a music label is just a place that's going to either treat you like a slave, treat you like you want to be treated, or treat you better than the average person. Russ, he gets 50% of his money because he does everything himself. But someone like X probably doesn't get all that money because he probably doesn't engineer, probably doesn't master, probably doesn't know how to record. I mean, that is all speculation. I don't know, but labels are still people. Like he signed a $10 million deal before he passed. So all that money, I don't know. I assume that the labels gave it all to him in advance. So now that $10 million is no longer the labels after they invest all that money into them. So they had to make that back. $10 million is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And just looking at them, a lot of people in the label just love music. They just love music and they want to make money off of the music they love to do. And some are marketers, some are management, some are engineers, some are masters, some created beats. So some of these people that did this stuff for X had families and do this for a living. But the only thing that I'm sad about is that they change his artistic view on things. I don't listen to the album. I didn't know what he intended and what he didn't intend, if I'm being honest. And that's why it makes it so hard to listen to, because it's just like I don't know if this is what he wanted. I understand why these labels are doing what they're doing. Does it make it right? It doesn't necessarily make it wrong. That's just how life works. That's how labels work. That's how life is. People are money hungry. And I mean, honestly, we're all money hungry. We all want to live comfortable. We all want to live in a nice neighborhood. Be able to, yeah, I did that. We all want to create, well, we don't all want to create, but we all want to live peacefully. We all, or comfortably. Not all of us, but I mean, most people want to live comfortably. But at the end of the day, I'm still an X fan. I will always support him. Well, I will always have him in my heart and as one of my favorite artists ever and a legend to me, because what he's done for me. And that's why when I'm always trying to defend X on Twitter, not like a lunatic that makes X fans look crazy, but it's always good X is gone and good X is doing died. Yeah, like come on, we're too old to be. We're too insensitive as a community, on Twitter at least, to be saying good versus someone died, regardless of what they did. Apparently, I forgot her name, Geneva. I think her name was, a liar on Instagram. Maybe apparently he beat her. Of course, the charges were dropped. I mean, he's dead. You can't really prove regardless if he did or not. I don't know if he did. I'm not acting like I don't know, but I would hope that he didn't. But if he did, I do feel like he should be punished. Oh, should have been punished. I do believe in, you are a man of your actions, you are a woman of your actions, and you should be penalized for your actions. But I do feel like there is always room for adjustment, and the police do it to us black people all the time. They rather give us, I think J. Cole said this, they would rather give us incarceration than education and bettering us. Do I think he did it? I don't know. Because if he did, he was a troubled man, as what I've seen from him in his music, very depressed guy. He probably did. I mean, I don't know. But the point is that I don't feel like we should be like, oh good, he's gone, he's an abuser. If he was an abuser, that's one thing. Yeah, I would hope he would be penalized and he would feel sorrowful for his actions. And I feel like he was trying to change his ways. And that's what I was looking at. That's what I appreciated about X, that he would change what he was doing. He would change his way of thinking. He just was becoming a better person, and that's what it all counts, is that you can be so far gone, but you can be so you can recover that much more. I think it's great. I think it's great. And that's why I've always been like, yes, no one's perfect. No one is perfect at all. And yes, we should all be punished. That's how we learn. We learn from pain. I say that pain is self-discovery. You learn more yourself through trials and tribulations. The last thing I want to say is how Spotify thought it was okay to take XXX's music off and R. Kelly's music off of Spotify. And I just feel like there's a lot of discrimination, because at that time, for X at least, it was allegations of him hitting Geneva. and R. Kelly for his pedophilia cases, but MJ allegations, I think. I don't know if he was accused or acquitted, I don't know. I also feel like when it comes down to doing it for one or two people, you have obligation to do it to every other person. I feel like fairness comes into play. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's people besides R. Kelly and X that did this. For example, 6ix9ine. I don't believe he was taken off of Spotify, not to my knowledge. All I know is the main ones were X and R. Kelly. Just know that you taking money, you taking artists off of your platform because of allegations or because that's what the community wants is a sick, diverted, disgusting way of living life. I hated that they took him off. I hate it. The only reason why I still support Spotify is because they support Joe Budden. But that was a terrible thing for me, and I hated that. I saw that his music fell. But then they gave him they put his music back, and now they advertise him so much now, and they just take it. I think it's sick, you know. But like I said, we're all just trying to get money, right? It's just sad. Like, we live in a sad world where it's like we just can't be humans anymore, and like we're all looking at dollar signs, and no one's trying to be. I'm just ranting at this point, but y'all don't have to agree with me. Y'all really don't. But yeah, listening to that music was really sad, honestly. More sad than anything. I don't need y'all to subscribe to me. I don't need y'all to do anything. I just want to know what y'all think, because I'm on Twitter constantly seeing people bash X, other people hardcore X, and I'm kind of like in the middle. Like, I just need some level-headed guys, girls. That scared the hell out of me. That scared the hell out of me. Oh my gosh. Dang. I don't know if y'all heard that, but it was like a whole bunch of birds or whatever the hell that was. Oof. Heart is racing hella fast. Yeah, guys. And what y'all think in the comments below. Alright, y'all. Peace.